Tonight's first alumni being recognized is Chuck Chase. Chuck is from the class of 1964.
Chuck Chase, from the class of 1964, is being recognized for his civic contributions to the Adrian community and its citizens. Service above self might be the motto for the Rotary Club, but it also describes the life of Chuck Chase. His passion for this community that he has served in many different capacities explains his life of service that distinguishes him for this honor. Maybe it all began in high school, where he served his classmates in various leadership positions. But by the time he graduated from college, he was ready to begin to use his leadership skills and joined the Adrian JCs, an organization that developed leadership in young people. He advanced through its ranks with service and enthusiasm. He also served with the Elks Club for many years. Another long-standing commitment Chuck is well known for is to the city of Adrian. He served as an elected city commissioner for 28 years, which speaks loudly about the respect and trust that the citizens have for Chuck. In turn, it says a lot about the love that Chuck has for his city of birth. Some say this is a thankless job, but Chuck was intent on making a difference for our citizens. He has a passion for the city and the community. It has been said he is kind-hearted and never lets ego stand in the way of doing great things for his fellow man. He has also been mayor pro tem from 1985 to 87, and acting mayor on many occasions. His service to the city continues today, where he serves on the City Board of Review. This passion has also been shown in his involvement in the Adrian Noon Rotary Club, where he has served since 1977. He has twice served as president of this club. One support letter stated, "Chuck is always the first to volunteer for just about every project our club is involved in. He not only volunteers, but frequently takes on a leadership role within the project. He makes things happen, and as a result, has encouraged others to get involved, and we have been able to make a true impact in our community. You can always count on Chuck to get things done." He was named Rotarian of the Year in 2015 for his outstanding service. Even in his retirement years, he continues to serve with Lenawee Now, where they work to develop partnerships between employers in Lenawee County and school districts to disseminate information about job opportunities. He also continues as a training consultant and trainer for the kitchen and bath industry, where he served most of his professional life with Marilat Industries and Masco Cabinetry. Chuck has and continues to serve on community boards, including South Central Works Workforce Development Board and the YMCA Board, and is a recent past president of the Y. He was former member of the Goodwill Lark Rehabilitation Center and Habitat for Humanity. You will also find Chuck involved in his church as a member, trustee, usher, greeter, marriage mentor, and small group trainer leader. He has worked on numerous community fundraising campaigns, including a number of them at his alma mater, Adrian College. In 2019, he was presented with the Adrian College Outstanding Alumni Award. Chuck is a valuable giver to his community in the form of time, talent, and treasure. He is known for his sense of humor, sincere smile, politeness, and generous heart. He has an engaging personality that warms your heart and makes you feel comfortable in his presence. He has also been known to show off a soft shoe routine if encouraged. He is a man of many talents. Chuck has a Bachelor of Science degree from Adrian College. He is married to Linda Morris Chase, class of 61, and has 2 sons, 7 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Chuck and Linda reside in Adrian.
Unfortunately, Chuck is unable to be with us tonight, and Kerry Holmes Butler will be reading his acceptance speech.
Thank goodness I wore my glasses tonight. So I will just read Chuck's words that he had prepared. Thank you, Jay. I don't know if you know it or not, but Del Cochran has always been the voice of these ceremonies, but I had the distinct honor of being asked to pinch hit for him on 2 occasions, in 2012 and again in 2016. So I guess Chuck and I have that in common. I stood right over there. And when I was up at the podium asking each recipient to come forward, And listening to every awardee's accomplishments, I was always blown away. Then I get this call from Jenny Engel just before the pandemic threw everything in a tizzy, telling me I would also be a recipient myself now. Wow, are you serious, Jenny? I asked. Are you sure you weren't trying to reach my twin brother Bill instead? After all, he's the one who flies all over the world for humanitarian purposes. Are you sure you meant me? And she said yes. As a very proud Adrian Maple who celebrated my 55th class reunion in 2019, I have so many fond memories of Adrian High School, as does my brother Bill. Talk about tight. My brother and I attended all of the same classes in high school as well as at Adrian College, and even dated twins in college. They were also identical. Go figure, right? My wife is also a graduate from the class of '61. Bill and I always knew we wanted to go into medicine. But by the time we graduated from here in 1964, we then went on to Adrian College, majoring in biology, chemistry, and math. Bill then went on to dental school, but I was tired of school. So armed with my extensive background in chemistry, I went into retail, the men's clothing business specifically. And it was my old friend Ken Gonzer, who was director of development at Adrian College when I attended there, who really changed my career path in 1977 and who I am forever grateful. As alumni director, I met people from Marilat Industries, and all the rest, as they say, was history. I was at Marilat 32 years and had the privilege of working alongside both Orv and Ruth Marilat. So many people along the way become such a huge influence in our lives. I'm totally convinced, however, that the Lord has played a huge role in the direction I've taken along life's journey, for both me and my wife, Linda. We can all think of specific teachers and staff at Adrian High School who have done the same. Believe me, I am certainly nobody special. I have, however, been truly blessed. I have an awesome wife, 2 sons, 7 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandsons. And about 20 fellow classmates from the area from the class of 1964 still meet every month at ZZ's to reminisce. Plus, I'm still consulting at 75 and in rather good health. And I plan to start my diet again in January of 2022. Good luck, Chuck. In closing, let me just say that when Jenny called me in March of 2020, I asked myself, why me? Just ask my wife, and she'll tell you how uncomfortable I am to be singled out for anything, let alone for such an honor as this. But my wife also reminded me that we all have special gifts, and we can choose to use them to fulfill whatever purpose each of us feel we have in life. My purpose was never to do anything for the sheer intent of recognition. So my wife said, suck it up, Cupcake. Just go up there and accept the award and be thankful, humble, and gracious. He didn't listen to you, Linda. Well, I certainly am humble and gracious. So in closing, let me convey my sincere thanks to Jenny and the selection committee for this very special recognition. And Chuck's wife, Linda, would like to come up and say a few words.
First of all, thank you for helping out in this moment of frustration. Chuck he's very sad he's not here, but all of a sudden this evening he just wasn't feeling well, and so here we are. And on behalf of Chuck, I'd like to thank you for all you coming this evening, and just to express he is so honored that he was chosen for this award, and thank you. Very few words. I'm not the speaker, Chuck is, but thank you for coming.